Hello all, welcome to my channel. So today we will learn how we can do assertion using testng in automation testing. So let's see how we can do that. So for that, first we are initializing the WebDriver. Okay, we are creating the reference variable and we are assigning new Chrome driver. Okay, then we are maximizing the window, that is driver.manage.window.maximize. Then we are waiting for the website to load, okay, and all the elements. So for that we are using implicitly wait of 10 seconds. Okay, then this is the website we are opening, and then we are using JavaScript executor, okay, to scroll by 1400 unit, okay, in the y coordinator. So let's come to the website. So this is the website, and what we need to do here, if we scroll down a bit, so there is two check boxes, okay, automation testing and performance testing. So using these check boxes we need to validate, okay. So then what is there, we are using one check boxes, okay, of index 1 using CSS selector, okay, and then we are checking whether that is selected or not. So first check this CSS selector, okay, inspect it. So if you could see, okay, so this is the check boxes, okay, and there is a index value. If I remove it, okay, so if you could see, there are two value, right, automation testing and performance testing. So then nth and then hyphen child 1. So here in CSS selector we can do indexing in this manner, okay. In XPath we need to do indexing in a different manner. For that also I have written in this code, okay, but for this one we have written using CSS selector, okay. So then I am coming to the code. So first I am checking whether it is selected or not, and here I am adding an assertion, that is assert false, okay. So this class is present in the testng, okay, and there are many methods are available like assert false, assert true, assert equals. So first assert false is what, it will always pass when the return value is false. So first if we are checking that whether this checkbox is selected, obviously it is not yet selected at the starting, right, so it will be failed, means it will return the false value. So that's mean this assertion will pass, right, because it will expecting assert false is expecting false value, okay, false value only. Then what we are doing, we are then selecting, okay, clicking on that checkbox. So same CSS selector I am using and dot click method we are using, so it is getting selected. Then again we are checking whether this checkbox is selected or not, okay, and that time we are using assert true. So assert true will always pass when the return type is true, okay, it is expecting true. If it is not selected then it will fail, okay, the assertion will fail. Then this is second XPath, okay, this XPath is for another checkbox, that is performance testing. So if you could see, this is performance testing. If I give the value as 1, then automation testing, okay. So in this way we can use indexing for our testing. So now we are checking, okay, now we are checking whether the performance testing checkbox is selected or not. So it is not selected, right, so that's why it is, so we are mentioning as false. If we are mentioning true, it will fail. So this is all about assert false and assert true. Then what I have written, I have written assert equal. So assert equal will need two parameter, okay, two arguments. One is the for actual and another for expected. If actual and expected both are matching, it will pass. If it is not matching, actual is not matching with the expected, then it will fail. So what I have written, I have written driver.findElement by.xPath, and then we are fetching the text value. Okay, get text. So this is what this is. If I scroll up, so I am validating this title, this value. Okay, this is sample web page for automation testing. So let's copy this XPath. Okay, so if you could see here what I have written, h1 is the tag name, then contains, and then text comma automation testing. Because I have written contains, so I don't need to give the whole value in the text whatever mention. Okay, like sample web page for automation practice, I can give the partial, but it has to be unique. So here if I give, I have given automation practice. I haven't given this sample web page for, I have only given till this one, till automation practice I have given. And if I give a enter, only one. So it is getting match. Okay, and then I'm fetching the get text value. Okay, so dot get text method I am using, and this I'm comparing with the expected, that is sample web page for automation testing. So if both two are match, means the actual and expected are match, then it will pass, else it will fail. Okay, after that I'm waiting for 3 seconds. Okay, so that you can see the execution what is happening, and then driver dot close. So let's run it, let's see the result. Yeah, maximizing the screen, scroll down, so automation testing is selected, right? We could see. So now it got pass. Okay, so let's do one thing, we can change it like this is true, right? So we can it is selected, so it is true, so we can use as false, like it is expecting false value. Let's see. So what I have changed here means checkbox automation testing is already selected. Okay, already selected, and then sorry, it is not yet selected. First I am checking in this line whether it is selected. It is not selected, so false we are returning, and it get pass. Okay, because assert false expecting false value only, then we are clicking on it, clicking on the checkbox, then we are checking that whether it is selected. Now it is selected, but I have given the wrong assertion, assert false, so it should not be selected, it should return false value, then only it will pass. But here I have given assert false, but it is already selected. Now let's check this. Okay, let's run it so that we can understand how assertion is working in testng. Okay, okay, it is selected, fine. Okay, it failed. Okay, fail. Let's see the error. So assertion error. Okay, it is expected false but found true. Okay, it is mentioned, right? Expected false but found true. Okay, and if you could see the line assert is Java 34. So in which line the error is coming, that is also showing, and it is mentioning expected false. Okay, because we are using assert false but found true. So if I go to, that is line number 34, it is false. Okay, so that's why it got failed. So now assert true. Fine. Now let's change this one. Okay, this is, we are checking the performance testing. Okay, performance testing is selected or not, second checkbox. Okay, index number 2. So that we are now checking. Okay, that we are now checking assert true, so it should be selected. Okay, then it will pass, but here it is not yet selected, but we are using assert true. Let's run it, let's see the result. So automation testing selected, performance testing not selected, because we haven't any written any code for the click, okay, for performance testing. So let's now come to the code. By going through the code, we need to understand the error also. So here if you could see, expected true but found false. Okay, expected true but found false. Why? Because we are using as a true, but it is not yet selected, right? So that's why it got failed. Okay, because it is expecting it is selected. Okay, boolean value select is expecting, but here it is not yet selected, so it is returning is selected is false value. Fine. So I think it is understandable. Okay, let me know in the comment section if you are having any doubt. Then I'm coming to the last one. Both are same. Okay, actual and expected same, so it got passed. So let's give something else. Okay, like web page, like this. Okay, I'm giving some random value between web page. Okay, and now let's run it. Assert equal should fail. Okay, that assertion. Okay, it failed. Let's see the error. Okay, so here it is mentioned expected is sample web page this 12546. Okay, whatever I have written as random for automation practice, but found sample web page for automation practice. Okay, so from get text value this one is getting fetched, but we have given our expected as this one, so it got failed. Okay, assertion failed. Okay, line number 38. Okay, line number 38. So if you could see, this is the one. Okay, so now change it. Okay, remove this. Huh. Now let's run for the final time. Hmm. Yeah, it got pass. Okay, it got pass. So that's all for today. I would request each and everyone, please practice it. Okay, so this type of questions can be asked, and this asset is available in org.testng package. Okay, so and this is conceptual. If you understand one concept, then you will understand all the concept. Okay, all the method how it is working under the asset class. Okay, and these are the hard asset. There is another concept of soft asset in testng. So for that I will create a separate video. Okay, and these are the mostly used methods in testng assertion. Assert false, assert true, and assert equals. Okay, so I would request each and everyone, please practice it, and please subscribe my channel. Okay, and hit the bell button, so whenever I'm uploading a new video you will get notification. Also comment your thought. Okay, and if you're having any doubt, that also you can let me know. If you need video on any other technical topic, that also you can let me know in the comment section. Also please share these videos with your friends and families, whoever is preparing for any Java interview or automation testing interview, or want to learn Java or automation testing. I think these videos will be helpful for them. Also please like my video. So tomorrow again I will come with a new video. Okay, till then have a nice day. Enjoy. Thank you all.